Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, I stand before you today with humility and gratitude to celebrate the significant milestone in our lives. As we gather here, let us reflect on our journey, acknowledge our achievements, and look forward to the future with hope and determination. It has been a long journey that has now come to an end, opening a new story to be fulfilled. I stand among you as a proud Leaders Academy graduate. And as the year comes to a close, I feel overwhelmed by many emotions, but also excited for what's to come. We are currently in the 7th month of war in Gaza, and I can't help but feel overwhelming sadness for the people affected by this conflict. Back in October, I vividly remember a young woman speaking about how she only had one month left to graduate from university and was afraid she might not live to see that special day. Back then, all 12 of Gaza's universities were standing. Today, they're all gone. As I stand on this stage, I can't help but think about the many Gazan seniors who will not get to graduate and walk down the stage as I did. Although today is a day of happiness and a celebration of our accomplishments, let it also serve as a reminder of the people of Gaza and their suffering. I've been attending the school for 4 years, and during that time I've learned so much and developed abilities that I never would have thought was possible. 3 years ago, I would have told you it would have been impossible for me to memorize a juz'ah from the Quran. I did that and more. I discovered that during these 3 years, my knowledge base grew and my perspective on the world improved. I learned about the history of my country and about the real world thanks to Ms. Hanat's Islamic and Palestinian history classes. In addition, I learned a lot about Islam, and as time has gone, I felt my iman strengthen and Muslim identity become more solid over time. From the many lessons I took during our Islamic study classes, one of them was about zakat al-ilm and its benefits. This lesson made me realize that zakat isn't just about giving material wealth. It emphasized the importance of sharing knowledge and its benefits for society. The thought that sharing knowledge can uplift others and bring positive change resonated with me deeply. Reflecting on this, I realized how much education has impacted my life. It's not just about learning facts, it's about growth, empowerment, and change. As I look to the future, I am excited to announce that I'll be attending Holy Family University to study English secondary education. I chose this path because I believe education is a powerful tool for change. By becoming an English teacher, I hope to inspire and guide future generations, helping young Muslims express themselves, strengthen their identity, and succeed with their endeavors. في هذه اللحظة التي أقف فيها هنا أمامكم، أحب أن أشكر عائلتي على دعمهم وحبهم الكبير لي من بداية مرحلتي المدرسية حتى النهاية. أريد أن أشكر والدي لأنه لم يجعلنا نحتاج أي شيء بوجوده، وخصوصا أمي التي هي ليست بأم فقط بل صديقتي بالحياة، دعمتني في كل أوقاتي الصعبة. حقا شكرا لكم، وأفتخر كثيرا كوني ابنتكم. I also want to give a special thanks to Khalati Yasmin, who is like an older sister to me. Thank you for supporting me on my journey. You're always an outlet for comfort and advice. Thank you for believing in me and my ability to succeed. Now for my beloved teachers, I would like to give a special thanks to Ms. Rania and Mrs. Iman, who have both supported me through my Quran journey. Without them both, I don't think I would have done as well as I did. They are both good people who always have good advice. When you speak to them, all you feel is comfort. وأيضا مسرين معلمة اللغة العربية، أحب أن أشكرك على كل سنة قضيناها معا وعلى كل اللحظات التي تعلمنا منها وأخطأنا فيها. دمت بخير. I want to thank Mrs. Rimah for her constant support this year. Without her, I don't think any of us seniors would have been able to survive the college application process. Finally, thank you Mrs. Salwa and Mrs. Hanat for these amazing 4 years. Both of you have been like mother figures to all of us, always giving great advice and giving us your unconditional support. I've taken plenty of lessons from both of you that I will take with me in the future. As my speech comes to an end, I would like to thank all the friends I made on the way. I want to thank Maryam, Yasmin, Leia, and Layali for being one of my first friends from the beginning. There are many I want to mention, but for time's sake, I'll keep it short. And finally, thank you to my fellow seniors. You have made this final year the best it could have ever been. I can't imagine how it would have been without every single one of you. I see change in you girls, and I can't wait to see you succeed in your next chapter, inshallah. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your unwavering support and encouragement. May Allah bless us all and guide us on our respective journeys as we part ways. Let us carry with us the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the memories cherished. One last thing. As my high school journey has come to an end, I would also like to add my last 2 cents. These past 4 years has been chaotic for all of humanity, from COVID to inflation to world wars and the troubles of Gaza. Makes you wonder, when will you wake up? I remember last year, one of my English classes, my English teacher asked us a question. He said, "Do you think the world is better today than it was 50 years ago?" At the time, I said yes, and I saw my teacher's frustration in my answer. "What do you mean yes?" No matter how much we like to believe that we understand what's going on in the world, we are clueless. I think especially these past 2 years, I've opened my worldview. I've started asking questions, questioning my government, questioning what is right and what is wrong. I see people do this today. We see this in colleges and universities. People are waking up. They are asking questions. They are differentiating between what is right and what is wrong. I encourage all youth to do the same. Wake up and look at the world you are going to live in, the world you will raise your family in. Is this the world you are comfortable with? Assalamu alaikum.